What's up everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode we made our way here to Gerudo Desert and to Gerudo Town, but now we cannot enter because only women are allowed in. So now in today's episode we're pretty much going to just trying to find a way into Gerudo Town. And be able to stay pretty much. So let's talk to this guy. Oh, it's so focused by now. Do you have business with me? Are you spying? What? No, I'm not a spy. I'm a merchant. It may not look like it, but I'm actually the leader of a caravan. Caravan. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm traveled all the way here, but this town doesn't allow men to go in, so that's why I had to, Are you spying? It's a research. And I think that's what think what you want. But I finally found some key info on how to sneak into Gerudo Town. Ooh, what info? Well, allow me to share with you my heroic tale. It's been close to a week now. The guards kicked me out more times than I can count. I almost gave up hope. However, I learned that only recently I have a man that slipped into this well-guarded town. I heard that the man is frequently traveling between Karkar Bazaar and Gerudo Town. I've been waiting here, trying to spot him as he travels. Okay, so this is part of the main quest, the Forbidden City entrance. So you will have to talk to that guy in order to kind of figure out a way to get into Gerudo Town. So this guy, you can't wait here for him to travel. He is actually over at the Karkar Bazaar. So let's actually talk to you. Savak. Oh wow, don't tell me you crossed the Gerudo Desert on foot. Yeah, I did. It must have been hard to walk through the desert, especially having your feet sink into sand. It's common sense to travel the desert with sand seals around here. My name's Frilly. I run a shop in Gerudo Town when I ran out of sand seals. Most people can't take the train. Most people can't take the time to train their own sand seals, so I ran out the ones I've trained. If you need to know anything about sand seals, I'll be your first stop. Actually I don't. So what we're gonna have to do is we're actually gonna have to sneak up on one of these guys, and I actually want to ride him all the way back to the desert. Yeah, if you don't, they'll do that and kind of run away. Because I definitely don't want to traverse that on foot again. It's definitely not a good idea. I just have to sneak up very slowly, grab onto him, and then you just steer him on from there. You press A to dash, and he'll dash off. And the temperature is very high. We'll find a way to cool down. It's not incredibly high. I've seen worse. We'll just grab our frost blade because it's will cool us down just enough to allow our body temperature to kind of level out. And there is a chest there. Actually, I think it's like a fake chest because we can see the enemy HP gauge right there. And this is not where we need to be. We need to kind of actually, this is an enemy camp here. We actually need to head over to the bazaar over here. And yeah, this, as you can see, this is a lot quicker of travel from here to Gerudo Town. But I don't believe there are any sand seals over here, at least not to begin with. But now that we're here, actually we're going to get you to stop. And actually, if you'll just wait there, you probably won't. Yeah, disappear and head on back to Gerudo Town. We need to find this person who is made their way into Gerudo Town. Luckily for you guys, I know exactly where it is, so follow this ladder up, all the way up to this ladder here. And then we're going to climb all the way to the top. And once we're here, we should see a little Vo here, who's kind of giggling, so let's talk to her. Oh my, what a lovely young lad you are. Do you need something from me? What's that? You heard about a man who's stuck in Gerudo Town. I don't know anything about him. Sorry, I couldn't be more helpful. Sure. You're making my cheeks warm looking at me like that. You're a man. Oh my. You sure say the funniest things, young man. Anyway, if you don't need anything, you should be off then. Well, if you haven't given up hope for the man who's stuck in Gerudo Town. No, I haven't. I told you I didn't know anything about him. Do you always doubt someone's word? Yeah, kinda. You make my cheeks warm looking like that. Well, you're very beautiful. That's such a nice thing to say, and I'm sure you'd agree that these clothes only help me look right. Help my looks right, excuse me. Now that I think about it, this style would look quite fetching on you. I have to charge you, of course, but I bet people would see you completely differently if you wore them. What do you say? What do you think? Do you want them to buy them for 600 rubies? Sure thing, I'll take it. It's a deal then. Now I'll take your rubies now. I have the perfect outfit for you. Go ahead and change into it right now. Don't worry, I'll look away. Yee! You look adorable. Just as I thought. You make for a quite good-looking gal. That's a traditional Gerudo outfit. Such a striking look around here. I doubt anyone would even suspect that you're a man. On top of that, it breathes so well that it sure helps you deal with the desert heat. At least a little. I'm so glad I was able to help you out. If you're free to grab something to eat anytime, keep me in mind. Yeah, and you find out that it's a man. Make sure you watch out for the wind. Link kind of just shuns him, or not really shuns him, but kind of just shakes his head at him. If you want to get more lighting clothing, come back anytime. Yeah, if you look very closely, you can see a beard under there. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there's definitely a beard there. It's definitely a man with some Gerudo outfit, but that gives us our outfit that we need to sneak into Gerudo Town. So we'll have to keep this on, and it also gives us a heat resistant bonus. And we can actually take off this sword now because we don't really need it, because our outfit's breathable enough now to where we can make our way back to the desert. But looks like we're going to have to traverse it on foot once again. Actually, never mind. There's a sand seal right here, so if we can sneak up on this guy, we should be able to ride him all the way back to town. Don't move. He won't notice you. Once he settles back down, slowly sneak towards him. And then once you have the prompt, press A, grab on, and then you can ride him all the way back to town. Yeah, it's a lot quicker to ride this way, and it's going to save us a lot of time on the video and allow me to do some more things that I want to do in this episode. So I guess the first thing we should do once we get into Gerudo Town is probably head for their leader. It's what we've done in pretty much every village to this point. We headed to the Zora King and the leader of the Rito, so we might as well find their kind of leader and figure out what we can do to help take down this divine beast, because of course that's why we're here. So yeah, once we get here, we'll be able to slow this guy down and hop off, and we talk to them. Savak, we don't get a lot of Hylian Vi around here. Welcome to Gerudo Town. There's a little tradition here that only a Vi are allowed within these walls. Vi are strictly forbidden. Take your time here. Vo is a word for Gerudo language. It means man. There are many of the Gerudo words, and it would help you to learn them if you plan on entering Gerudo Town. But you should at least remember Vo and Vi. Alright, goodbye. Here's a tip. If you stop by the canteen, do yourself a favor and order a noble pursuit. It's hands down the best drink I've ever had. Alright, I guess we'll do that if we ever get the chance. And yeah, now we're freely allowed into Gerudo Town. And yeah, you won't see a male here anywhere. Also, you can buy the outfit, once again, for probably a little cheaper, I think. And it's not kind of dyed, so you'll be able to dye it to your liking. Then again, you could just take these here and dye them yourself. There's a sledgehammer here, and there's a chest up here, and I think this contains like a Gerudo sword. Actually, never mind, silver ruby, which is pretty nice. Gets us over 1,000 once again, and we're freely able to explore the town. They've got fruits here. Most of this area is just kind of a shop area outside. There's a couple areas nearby. It's got some meat. We got some arrows here. Actually, all the different arrows. And actually, let's take all these, why don't we? And that'll be 60 rubies, which isn't too bad. You sure do need a lot of arrows. You're a strange little Vi, aren't you? Well, maybe I'm not a Vi, but that's a talk for another day. Of course, bomb arrows are the most expensive, and they're freaking insane in the price. And yeah, there's a couple of other shops around here and stuff. But I guess this is where the leader stands, and so I guess we should head inside and talk to her.
Yet another traveler. How did you get in here? Oh. Seems you have something rather interesting there.
You stand before Lady Riju, chief of the Gerudo. Declare your business, but come no closer. Hold on, Bularia. This one appears to be more than a common traveler. You there, what is your name? My name's Link. Link. What is it you come all the way here to tell me, Link? I can claim the Boris. You think you have what it takes to subdue something as so powerful as the Divine Beast? The only ones who could ever control those were champions like Lady Urbosa. And all the champions died in the Calamity 100 years ago. Well, that's not exactly true. Valeria. A memory just jumped into my head. Something my mother spoke of. When the Calamity happened, the Princess of Hyrule placed a fallen swordsman into a deep sleep. The swordsman, much like our new friend here, was named Link, though it always seemed more legend than fact. What of the device on one's hip? It appears to be the precious relic of the Sheikah. I can imagine it would give something so valuable to a simple drifter. Can you? I don't remember ever hearing of a Hylian Vi among the champions. Wait a moment. You're a Vo. A Vo within our walls is a great crime, but a Vo who's a champion. Well, we never mistake a friend of Lady Urbosa, and if you're here to help with us with the Boris, then we are allies. You saw it on your way to town. Divine Beast Vanda Boris, cloaked in a massive sandstorm, hurling lightning at anyone who dares approach. We have to do something to stop it, but we have yet to find a way to appease the Divine Beast on our own. If you truly are a champion, perhaps you'll be able to enter Naboris and calm its anger. Lady Riju, I don't see how you can trust a simple stranger with something as important as this task. Perhaps if the person were first to prove his worth by recovering your stolen Thunderhelm. Ah yes, an interesting suggestion. You see, there is only one thing in all of Hyrule that can withstand the lightning from Naboris. The Thunderhelm, a family heirloom and relic of the Gerudo, but as Valeria says, it was stolen from us. You needn't worry, Lady Riju. If he truly is a champion, this task should be easy for him. Our soldiers can tell you all you need to know about the thieves who stole Lady Riju's heirloom. Head through this arch. It will lead you to the barracks. Then seek out Captain Tiki? We're going to say Tiki, and ask for a full report. Without my heirloom, you'll never be able to approach Naboris. You know. I take heart in having such a rare visitor as yourself. Lady Urbosa must be looking out for us. Yes, of course, this is Lady Urbosa's daughter, and she's kind of young to have taken the throne, but that's probably no big deal. The Gerudo can do what they want. So I guess we should seek out the captain of the Gerudo then, and see what she has to say. What are you doing here? This is the barracks of the Chief's Guard, not a place for tourists to gather. We're on high alert after the recent thefts, so you should clear out. Actually, that's what I'm here for. What? Valeria sent you. My apologies. I'm the officer in charge of the soldiers, Captain Tiki. The chief's heirloom was stolen by thieves belonging to the Yiga clan the other day, so everyone's on edge. We determined that the Yiga hangout is in the Karusa Valley, but the soldiers are all exhausted, so I was just thinking about requesting some extra help. Hey everyone, listen up. This Hylian Vi has agreed to help us, so offer her any information you can. Consider yourself a part of our unit. If you have any questions, my troops will be happy to help. Alright, so this is Divine Beast Vanda Boris. So let's talk to some of these guys. I haven't seen Barta. Where's she gone off to? She said she was going to scout the thieves' hideout, but she left before we could say anything. Now that I think about it, she's been gone for 2 days. I wonder what happened to her. Are you serious? Why'd you let her go by herself? And why didn't you wait 2 days to report this? I apologize. She said she just wanted to check it out and would be careful. So I thought, we were busy enough searching for the chief's heirloom, but now we have to find Barta too? If the captain hears about this fiasco, she'll punish us for sure. Probably 100 laps around Gerudo Desert. Again. Oh no. What should we do? I'm thinking about it. Alright, so she seems to have run off somewhere, and where is that actually leading us? Yeah, so this is actually where the hideout of the Yiga are, and this is the Karusa Valley here. So what we need to do is we can actually head out of town this way, and we should be able to rent a we should be allowed to grab a sand seal from here, and then we should be able to take it all the way into Gerudo Desert. Yeah, actually I do need to take if you're hoping to cross the vast Gerudo Desert, a sand seal is a must-have. It's only 20 rupees to rent one. Let's seal the deal. What? Is that how young people talk now? I wonder if it's just a thing outside Gerudo Town. Yeah, so she didn't quite get our little pun there. And of course, they have to make a bunch of puns here. Alright, and so now we can pretty much just head off straight for the area here. So actually, I want to place a marker kind of at the entrance to the valley there. And once we get in there, it's going to get a little kind of cloudy, and it's going to be hard to see where we're going. But as long as we have this marker, we should be okay. And once we get close, there's going to be some Yiga guys that are going to be hanging out and ready to attack us. And of course, we've seen the Yiga clan before, but yeah, this is like their main hideout. I guess I was going to kind of explain the Yiga and like what exactly they are, but the game should do that after a while. So I kind of just let the game do it itself. It'll probably explain it a lot better than I will. And once you see these like little banners there, this is how you know you're getting close. And actually, we passed right by that banner, so we'll go ahead and remove it from the map. And from here, we can just simply follow the valley all the way up to the Gerudo, not the Gerudo, the Yiga clan hideout. And yeah, so once we get up here, though, it's gonna be kind of a it's gonna be more or less a stealth kind of mission. Once we get inside, you have to avoid the boulders. And eventually we're going to get to a point where the sand steel is not going to be able to go much further, and we'll have to enter on foot. But once we get past these boulders, we should be okay until we reach kind of a cliff edge, yeah, like right here. And this is where we'll have to fight the Yiga. Once we get up here, you'll see them spawn in just a second, and we'll have to fight them. But once we get inside, I think our map actually disappears, if I remember correctly. I think the map only takes us up to the very entrance of kind of the Yiga clan hideout, and they should be around here somewhere. At least I thought. If I remember correctly, they should be. Yeah, there they are. Well, the game just got a massive slowdown from that. And actually, they dropped a bow. It's a deluxe bow, which does 14 damage. But, and also these guys like to drop a lot of rubies. Let's actually drop our weakest bow, which is going to be this one. We don't really need that, so we'll replace that with the duplex bow, which is pretty good. It shoots 2 arrows that do 14 damage apiece, so it's generally, actually, probably slightly stronger than what we have, but I generally just like to use the 1-shot bow, because I can usually land a shot better than the 2-shot bow, because the 2-shot bow is only going to, of course, hit 2 shots, and all these guys are going to have bows, and they're going to teleport around, of course. And yeah, I can't carry any more of these. We can generally avoid these shots pretty easily. And yeah, he's going over here, and he actually landed a shot, but once we attack him, we should be good to grab his bananas and the rubies, and then we can head inside. And those are the only 4 guys that we have to worry about until we get here. But now we are actually inside of the hideout. And once again, I got another like spike of just like another like frame spike. And okay, we don't have do we have a torch already? Probably not. But we do have the flame blade, so we can use it to burn back the banners here. And some of them will have like chests behind them, like this one, and one of them is going to be the actual entrance into the area. And ooh, a sapphire, which is pretty good. I think some of these may not even have anything behind them. Some of them do have chest. And for some reason this one doesn't want to burn. There we go. Is there a chest behind you as well? No, it's just bats. So I guess we'll take these guys out and take their leaves or their wings. They're not. Why did I say leaves? It should have been wings, if anything. Which technically would be correct. I don't know. Where did I get leaves from? I'm not even sure, to be completely honest. Okay, more bats and their wings, not leaves. Because leaves fall off trees. And I kind of know already which one is the entrance, but I kind of want to open up all these first, just to kind of make sure I grab all the chests and things. And okay, they left torches everywhere. I guess it's for us to pick up and use. But we can't just use our flame blade because it's not that big of a deal. Alright, so you've got flames behind you. Another one of these should have a chest. Actually, this one doesn't even have a banner. But it does have a vicious sickle. which is not that good of a weapon if I remember. It only does like 14 damage, I think. Okay, this one should have a chest, and then the final one should be the entrance. Okay, excuse me, never mind. This one's the entrance. I thought this one was going to be the entrance, but apparently not. And we'll go ahead and pull out the Master Sword once again. It's going to be all the way down here, actually. Let me go and organize that so I know where the Master Sword is. Yep, here's another chest, and inside of it is a purple rupee. Not bad. I mean, it could be better, but I mean, it's not bad, so I won't complain. Alright, but once we get in here, we're going to be treated by a short cutscene that's kind of tell us about what's going on in here. And yeah, this is the Yiga clan hideout, so let's talk to her real quick. Hey, what are you doing here? This is a hideout for those Yiga thieves who stole the Thunder Helm. If they spot you, they'll call their friends for sure. There's no way you can take them all on. If only you have some way of distracting them, but I don't know how. All I ever see them doing is patrolling and eating bananas. I haven't seen anything else that you can exploit as a weakness. Listen, this place is dangerous. You should probably get out of here while you can. I can take care of myself. Yeah, so this kind of gives you some bananas here. And the whole point is to throw them when you need to distract them. And then again, you also could just kind of go ham and just take them on one-on-one. And then again, you also probably could just climb around the walls and stuff if you really wanted to. No, generally I wouldn't advise it because you'll run out of stamina pretty quickly. Let's see, where do we need to go from here? I don't want to get this guy's attention. And it may be good for us to throw a banana once he... Actually, we should be able to pass him without him even seeing us. As long as you don't get in their line of sight or get too close, you should be okay. And we'll just keep our Gerudo Vo gear on because generally we don't really need to change it at all. And yeah, this guy's not going to see us even though we're pretty much right next to him. I actually want to go up there and grab that banana if I could, but I don't think I'll be able to. I know we actually want to throw it way over there, so kind of toss it out. He'll see it and he'll kind of sneak towards it, all kind of funny looking, see, like that, and he'll pick it up. But I actually want to go around here and then grab this chest, make sure he doesn't see us. We'll open up this chest, and inside of it is another sapphire. Sadly, we will have to pull out another banana and toss it over to him, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Let's see, let's place it far, throw it around, and then we'll sneak around here, and then we'll make our way inside of here. Once we make our way up here, we should just be able to run. And we could enter through here, but what I like to do is actually just run right on by and actually head up this way because from here we should be able to sneak around and sneak around this room because there's a lot of these guys around here, and there's also lots of bananas up here as well, and there's actually a chest as well. So we'll have plenty of bananas to this is kind of like their secret hoard of bananas, I guess. There's also a chest, of course. Like I mentioned, and this has topaz. So a lot of this hidden chests around here have precious metals that we can use. So it's generally a good idea to try to find as many of those as possible. From here, let's jump on this box. Generally, if we can make our way over to the other side here without any of these guys seeing us. Yeah, that guy over there can't really see us though, so we should be okay to sneak around here. And then up this ladder. Uh-oh, that guy saw us. Yeah, so if that happens, they close all the gates and they want these guys come running after us. I didn't really plan for that to happen, so I think once we run up here, I think they generally... Okay, they don't go away. There's a lot of them. And they'll shoot us with arrows. Uh-oh, there's a big guy here. Oh, geez. And, yep, now we're dead. Beware, fool. The eye of the Yiga. And, yeah, okay, so they pretty much kill you instantly. So, Actually, don't take any of my advice. Instead, hide and run, because you'll die if you don't. And that's not okay. I think it actually spawns us. Is it at the entrance again? Oh, we are. Dang. So yeah, we have to do this entire area again. So actually, I think I'm just gonna cut ahead until we're back to kind of where we were. And so I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, we're pretty much right back to where we were. Yeah, all the bananas respawn. The chest, actually it does too. So if you kind of want to farm some topaz, you can do that as well. I think the other one respawned as well. But actually we may still only have, I think that's how many we had. I'm not exactly sure now that I think about it. I wasn't really paying attention to how many we had. Actually, I want to see if I can kind of climb around the roof here. Actually, if we climb up, we should be able to stand up here and then make our way up to the top here if we're careful and don't fall. Yeah, we can make our way up here, and then from here we should be able to kind of sneak around and generally avoid these guys altogether. Now with that pattern right there that they have on the floor, it's very similar to the Sheikah. And no, that guy can't see us or anything. None of them can see us at all. But what we want to do is once we get... Actually, I think if we come here, we should be able to climb down. I didn't even know Link slid down like that. And oh, it's kind of a trap here. Let's see if we can... Okay, no. So we're going to have to probably glide in some way or somehow. Probably a good way to do this is simply to climb up here, and then once we do that, jump off and then get our glider out. Okay, that didn't work. Let's actually climb back up here because that'll allow me to use my camera more effectively to kind of get into that area, because I want to see what's back there. Okay, no, let's not grab onto the ledge, please. Instead, I want to just glide right on into here. And there we go. So what's in here? Oh, okay, it's a chest. And inside of these chests are gold rubies. And another gold ruby. So it's 600 rubies in total. And there's like a little fire thing right here. So if we go ahead and light this on fire. Or not. There we go. I believe that actually enters back into the central room that we were at. Oh yeah, okay. Definitely do not want to go that way. They didn't see us, and I don't think they can. And I don't think they'll even travel up here once you come through here, but it's another kind of secret area that'll allow you to kind of skip a majority of this room. So definitely keep your eye out for things like those banners that you can burn down. And avoid these guys. Actually, I don't think there are any more in this room. Yeah, no. So now let's grab our bananas again, which we have quite a bit of now. Throw it kind of over there, and that guy should... Okay, no, I threw it up on top of the thing there, so that didn't quite work how I wanted it to. We'll throw it down there at the bottom. Have this guy kind of go after it. Then we'll glide up in here and simply run around the corner. And once you get to this room, you're pretty much safe. And you don't have to worry about it. Anyway, we open this chest and there's Mighty Banana. Wow. Generally, that's not really what I was expecting. And to get out of here, I actually don't remember what we have to do. There's a chest down here on the floor, though, so we can pull that out. It's kind of hidden. If we pull hard enough. Okay, there we go. Let's open up this and see what's inside. And it's more topaz, which doesn't really surprise me a whole lot. And I feel like one of these walls is kind of movable, but I don't know which... Oh, it's magnetic. I see. So yeah, you can kind of see that the wall, well, maybe you really can't, But if you use magnesis, you can see that the wall kind of rotates in and out. I'm actually going to rotate this way because this guy is here. And then we get into this big open room. And once we're here, we can walk out. So this is kind of like their center area where I guess they like to hang out or something. I'm not really sure. There's a giant pit in the middle though. And wow, that thing is really deep. Hey. Who's there? Oh, it's a Yiga. Who the heck are you? And what are you doing in my napping spot? Oh, huh. Wait a minute. The thing on your hip. Is that... Could it be a Sheikah slate? Yeah, kinda. If that's a Sheikah slate, then that means... Yeah, it's you. You're that Link guy I've been looking for. My luck. My scouts are out in the field looking high and low, but you just wandered into my hideout. Oh, excuse me. I haven't introduced myself yet. I am the leader of the Yiga clan. The strong, the burly, the one, the only, Master Koga. Now prepare yourself. And yeah, so now we kind of have to fight this guy with, he's actually going to spawn a ball above his head, and, okay, that didn't quite work how I wanted it to. I thought we'd be able to use something on that in order to, oh, he's going to spin away. Getting close enough. I don't really know what we can do. Can we deflect the ball? No, we can't do that. Maybe I have to shoot him. Just kind of aim an arrow. And then he'll lose control over that. And then we'll be able to go in and slash our sword. He has a lot of health, but it's generally not too hard to beat him. And yeah, the Master Sword's already running out of energy. So we'll just repeat this same thing over and over again. And yeah, actually we'll move into phase 2 now. This reminds me of a more typical Zelda fight in which, you know, the guy gets angrier and, you know, things like that happen. Oh, you're supposed to time those. Excuse me. And my knight's bow broke, which is not very good. We'll grab the strengthened lizard bow, and we'll also... Okay, the Master Sword's not broken yet, but it's about to, so we probably could grab another weapon, but we'll wait. And that should hit him on the head. Yeah, it did. And actually does the most damage out of any weapon that we have at the moment. And I guess we'll grab this and start spinning around, because it's probably going to do a little more damage than what we have now. And we'll just wait till he runs away, and then we can run out of stamina. That works too. Alright, so we'll do this one more time and wait for it to get above his head. Just like that. And then it's going to drop on his head. And that actually didn't do any damage. Alright, but that did. But we only got one hit in. And now, on to phase 3. Yeah, this one now he has a giant spike ball. Which we can just simply grab and throw it into him. It's not too difficult. Once he spawns it in again, just grab it and run it into him, and that's going to do it all for this fight. Who would have thought I'd be done in like this? And by this guy, of all people. You think I'm just going to let this stand, do you? Yeah, kinda. I almost lost my temper there. What a pain. I can't go out like this way. What to do? What to do? Ha! I got it. Ha 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 ha. That laugh was probably a little too loud. I need to bust out some serious moves. A secret technique taught by my father's mother's father. It will destroy you. This is the end. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh, it's just a big metal ball. Aha, Huh. Maybe if you just... It's just a tad too big. Are you still over there? Well, no matter. Pretty soon you'll be gone. And not just from my line of sight. Only the leader of the Yika clan can use this secret technique. It is the ultimate. And there he goes. Coward, I shall be remembered. The Yika clan will track you down to the ends of Hyrule. That sounded like it hurt. And with that, a chest is going to appear. And I think we all kind of know what's going to be inside of this chest here. So let's go ahead and open it up. And inside of it is the Thunder Helm, a precious Gerudo heirloom reclaimed from the Yiga. It has the power to withstand Nobor's lightning. Guard it with your life until you can return it to Riju. And so now that we're here, we kind of don't need to stay around. We kind of have that warp point. So let's go ahead and warp back to the village. And then we'll get this thing to Riju. And then we'll probably make our way on to the Divine Beast. Also, this Divine Beast has probably some of the toughest puzzles in the game, and probably the toughest boss fight. So, I mean, we could have saved it till last, but I really like the Gerudo Desert so much, and like all the people here, and like how funny they can be, and just I like Vandaboris in general, and like just the characters here that I kind of wanted to do it now, and I wouldn't say I really like the Gerudo, not the Gerudo, the Goron City kind of area that much, and like how you have to go about getting to the Divine Beast, and just the Divine Beast itself is very kind of bland and boring, at least for me. Now some people may love it, and the boss fight for me is also super easy. Not the easiest, but definitely like the next, like if Baruta's boss was harder, it would definitely Marudani's would definitely be the easiest. But now that we're here, let's go ahead and return the helm to Riju. Where'd she go? If you're looking for Lady Riju, she's on the second floor. Normally people aren't allowed in our sleeping quarters, but she has given you permission, it seems. Be on your best manners. If she deems you to be a disturbance to her, it will not end well for you. Alright then, sure thing. So, guess we might as well head up into her sleeping quarters and go ahead and talk to her there. What's up, Riju? I've been waiting for you. Oh, you needn't say a word. As the chief of the Gerudo, I can sense the power of the heirloom flowing from you. I know that you succeeded. I am, as you have no doubt noticed, still but a child. The people look on me with nothing but warmth in their eyes, but even this brings me some pain, I must admit. I've tried so hard to be worthy of their love, to be a worthy chief, and to prove to myself that I was worthy, too. When my family heirloom was stolen, I felt as though a shadow had fallen over me. Yes, your arrival in the midst of all this must be the work of Lady Urbosa. Now please, give me the elm. Sure thing. Here you go. How do I look? Fine, I guess.
Ah, well, you certainly got here fast. I should have expected as much, from the princess's own appointed knight. She was out on a survey all day today. Still as the sands now. So, spill it, boy. Have the two of you been getting along all right? It's okay, I know. Your silence speaks volumes. She gets frustrated every time she looks up and sees you carrying that sword on your back. It makes her feel like a failure when it comes to her own destiny. Don't worry, it's not like you carry blame in any of this. It's unfortunate. She's put in more than enough time. Ever since she was a young girl, she's gone through rigorous daily routines to show her dedication. She once passed out in the freezing waters trying to access this sealing power. And she has nothing to show for it. That's the motivation driving her research. I'd be doing the same thing. She really is quite special. You be sure to protect her with your life. It's quite the honor. The night brings a chill. It's probably time we take her in. Or...
Babusa! What was that? Did you feel that? Wait, what? How did you... What are you doing here? What's so funny?
What's wrong? You're just staring. Anyways, what matters now is... How is it? Do I look alright? Looks good. I see. The threat Divine Beast Vandaboris poses has only grown since we began searching for the heirloom. I believe that Gerudo Town itself may be in danger before too long. As chief, and as a Gerudo, I must find some way to stop that thing before it threatens my people. Will you help me? Of course. Who would have thought that just before such a momentous battle, hearing a simple, confident pledge of support would be what puts me at ease. I'll head out now. Let's meet up at the lookout post south of town. There's only one way to get close to Naboris, and that's with the help of a sand seal. The lookout post isn't far from town, but you should be able to take a sand seal from there. You can get some practice in that way. I'll be there waiting for you with my favorite sand seal, Patricia. Still, it really is a little big. Alright, sure thing. So we can head on over to the Outlook post, but we're going to do that in the next episode. So if you guys like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It helps the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.